This is not uncommon for a 20-year-old gauge. Yamaha's been using these gauges for a long time, but these gauges brand new cost about $380. Some of them are a little bit less, some of them are a little bit more. So for $400, I'm going to try and repair this gauge here using a kit from Quick Flip from Carlos. I'll put a link to these in the description. These are not going to be as easy as the mercury gauge, but we're going to see how to do this. I've never done this before, so come along with me and let's see if I can't get this fixed for a lot cheaper than $400. All right, this one's going to be much more difficult than the other one, I believe. Let's see what all I have in the kit here. So here's a whole new screen, new bezel. I don't think these bezels pop off like the other ones do, so I'll have to mess with this in a minute. Get that to come off because it's probably glued on there. In here, let's see what we got. Swing. Let's see here. Okay, so, oh wow, this is pretty much all ready to go on there. I don't have to do anything but drop this thing on there. So that's pretty slick. I do like that, which should make this whole process a lot easier. Hey, sorry to take you away from the video, but real quick, if you like this kind of content and you want to learn how to do skills just like this one, then I suggest joining our school community where you can check out all kinds of other videos, as well as message me and other members to do projects that you have going on in your boat. You can check that out using the links in the description below, as well as the pinned comment. Before we get going, let me just show you what this thing looks like now. You can't even tell. I mean, I can turn this on, but that's the light. Swing, swing, swing. Nothing's working. So yeah, you can't see anything. Now, take this tape off of here, because the first thing we gotta do is pull this grommet out a little bit. From what I've seen on YouTube University. But we're going to try and speed run this here deal. So I need to pop this out, pop that out, straighten these wires out, pop that out, pop that out. Okay. A lot of wires here. I'm actually going to squirt a little bit of Kroll on here, just to make it easy for me to get this grommet up without putting too much stress on these wires. Little by little, work this up. Bingo bango. Okay. Now, the thing about these Yamaha gauges, unfortunately, is they are basically plastic welded together. So what we got to do is right here, 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 and here all need to be they need to be drilled off. So we're gonna have to drill that or Dremel that, rotozip it, something like that. I wonder if I could cut that off with a knife. Wow, easy peasy, baby, with the utility knife for the win. I'll pull this gasket off. Slide that back. All right, now, same thing for these right here, but I don't think I'll be able to hit them with the utility knife per se, because I can't get in the angle. Maybe if I had a different scraper, I might be able to get in there. Let me see what I got to knock these off real quick to make this a lot easier. All right, so here is the $5 X-Acto kit from Amazon, and I think this should work pretty well. Maybe. I don't know if I got enough. I think my blade's too dull. Oh, no, there's one. There's two. Now these might be a little bit more difficult because I got dip switches here to mess with. Yeah, same thing for this one. I might be able to knock this one. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Now this is the difficult one. This one right here is definitely one that I don't like. Let me try something different with this one to get that back one off. But other than that, the rest of them came off pretty easy. Bingo! Okay. So the X-Acto knives worked outstandingly. Now to get this out, I think I got to just push this, lift up. Yep. Easy peasy, that's that. I'm going to put that to the side. So now my real question is, how do I change this? Just broke that piece off. Here we go. Just took a little bit of effort. Work our way around here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. If I can get this side to pop, we might have something coming along here. There we go. There we go. Let's just go for the money. I guess that's one way to do it, huh? I wonder if I could just snap this thing off of here. I guess I can. Which this is all fine and dandy, but the problem is that I got to put the new one on there. I'm going to need to do some repair work here. Do a little bit of whittling. I'll whittle these sides down here. I've got a little bit of a woodworking project here. This is some hard plastic. A little bit better. A little bit better, and I'm okay with that. So now what we need to do is we're on the home stretch. Problem with Yamaha is that all this stuff was plastic and burned on here. So now I got to put this on here like that, but I got to glue this on here. So I'm going to need a plastic weld to do that. Let me throw all this junk away first. Good thing I keep the plastic weld in town. Now the goal of this is to do this without making a massive mess. So what I think I'm going to do, I don't want the goop all over, all over this. I don't want this to be a mess. So I think this lining right here is going to be the easiest way for me to do this. So let me mix up some plastic weld, take my popsicle stick, I'm going to put it all around that lip, and then set this thing on there, and hopefully that will be good to go. Oh, what? Ruh-roh. This is a problem. Pooped out, so I need to get more plastic weld to finish this. Okay, now we're good to go. Got some new plastic weld, got some black this time. Oh, snap. Okay, so I'm gonna try and go in like this. Okay. All right, now we're down to the nitty gritty. Dang it, I just put it all over the buttons. Oh boy. Okay. We're looking pretty good. Now, leave that like that so I can dry. Problem is, I think I just wasted that because I didn't even get my screen changed out yet. So for these, it looks like there's these metal tabs. I'm going to need to pull these bad boys off. I have to spin some of them. These are metal so they just bend out. Some of them need to be twisted. Okay, so I should be able to pull this thing off. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to do something about that. Oh, I guess it just goes in there like that, huh? Bingo, bango, bongo. Now I can push all my things back on here. Okay. Sweet. So now I gotta stick this bad boy back down in here. Bingo. Now this is gonna go back down like this. Now, how do I get this board back on these? Okay. Okay. Okay, now, do I still have a little bit? Oh, I do. This is probably going to be awesome. So now I can just put a little bit of this right here. Yep. Put a little bit of this right here. Yep. Get me another little bit. This is like right at the end of this being usable. So we put that there. Give me a little bit more for this one over here. Now I got this gasket here. Bing, bing. Gasket can go down. Gasket can go down. That's like that. That's like that. Now this can go down. There we go. I mean, I probably could, to put this thing back together, I probably could use that, line this, and then clamp it. I could try it. Let me see. Now then, got my gasket in there. This there, that there. Now I gotta get this gasket different. Well, this was a bad idea. This was a very, very bad idea that I just gung-ho and went for. Okay, so now I need to clamp this and clean it. See, one of them squirty squirts on there just to clean this little edge here. So I want a rag on the face of it. Boom. Okay, clamped up. Now I can come back and hopefully have enough time to be able to clean this off. Now I should be able to let this sit for half hour or so. Here's my old thing. I can throw that away. This can be pushed down. I'll do that once I can take the gauge and mess with it. All right, let's see how this sweet. Yeah, beautiful. And get this pushed in here. Boom, that's that. Dipstick cover, put that in there. Gasket back on here too. Now, Hey, yo! Looking really good. And there you have it. For only under $100, we got basically a brand new gauge. This definitely took a lot more work than like the Mercury gauge, but I mean, again, you saw the outcome of this thing for what I mean, I probably got like an hour in this whole project and maybe 10 bucks for the plastic bonder. But other than that, this was a very good success for saving a lot of money. Definitely gonna put you into it some effort, but yeah, great option. You can check this out, links in the description below.